Hey everybody, Toma Johnson here at Boss Chassis Fabrication. Kind of give you an update where we're at. First, I want to start off with a guy that did some recording last week with us. Was holding the camera for us. Matt Tousley had a pretty good stroke last week. He's still in the hospital, so we want to wish him well. Get better. It's about race time. Keep us posted on how you're doing. So we're up here at the shop today. It's Sunday. We will kind of give you a rundown on where we're at, what we're going to do today. We're slowly getting close to race season, and it's going to be here before we know it. Jonathan's ride's pretty much ready. Show you what we got done on it. We got the front bumper done. Got the front clip straightened up. New crossbar. New hood bar. One of the problems we had, the lower control arm's not right. It's what we're going to have to order a lower control arm. When we updated the right front ball joint and got our roll center where we wanted it, we hit the shock. We couldn't take the shock in no more because we was hitting the spring bucket here, and then we're hitting the ball joint here. So we're actually going to move everything out an inch. Then we'll see what that does to our front end. So we'll have to order a new, he runs the Kaiser lower control arm. So we'll order the Kaiser lower control arm, get that put in there. We've got most of, well, I think all the framework's done actually. Got a new door bar put on there. Y'all remember the X, we got that took out. Took the under rail out. He had a Panar bar mount, a right side Panar bar mount. We took that out. There was no need for it. Never run one on a dirt car. Took the Z-Link off. New deck lid bar. Got him a good strong rear bumper on there. Been working on the rear end, getting it all kind of lined up where it goes. We're going to have to get him a new brake bar. Once I got it set, the bar's out too far. Got his new travel eliminator chain on. I don't know if you can see it or not. The frame was broke here. We put a gusset in the frame rail for some reason. All these round tube cars, the Masters built, and a lot of them, and even my cars, round tube cars, they crack right there. So throughout racing season, you got a round tube car. Keep an eye on that place right there. I don't know if you can see, we got his new right rear tube in. So pretty much there. You can see maybe you've watched the videos before. Remember how flat the lower control arms were, or the upper control arms was. You can see we've got the angle put in the upper control arm. So when this thing rolls down the corner and the left front comes up, this lower control arm is going to push that tire out and keep cambered to the racetrack. And then same thing on the right front. It didn't have very much, so we're going to have some, 10, 12 degrees in the upper control arm. So when you're on the corner, it really pulls the top of that spindle in to camber going into the corner. It keeps both tires kind of running together. You want them both to react the same. So the front end looks a lot better. As far as where we've got the roll center is going to be lower. He's had problems with this car pushing. We found numerous problems with, why this thing would push. So hopefully, I did hook its right front brake up. Jonathan, your right front brake's hooked back up. So I'm going to try to get you back on four-wheel brake. So hopefully we can get that done. So there's where we're at on Jonathan's car. Got on the ground. We didn't put his new tires on yet. He was talking about getting some rims. So ride height's a lot better. Car's setting a lot better. So she should be pretty fast. All right, I think what we're going to do today is that's pretty much got everything done underneath. So we're probably going to start laying out his interior. I'll give you kind of the way that I do the interiors on these cars. You need some strings, some clamps, straight edges, probably a Coke box for your pipe notch patterns. I'll show you that stuff. So what I'll do is I always go square off of this car for my first interior pieces. I'll run these seams all the way straight to the back and be square with this front door. Makes it a lot easier when you're working off the square sheet of aluminum. Now, take the string, write out on which side of the bars I want to go. We'll run one side real close to the bars so we don't have to notch the 1-inch lip. That'll make the interior strong, and then the next piece button up to it will have the notch in it. So I'll get that laid out here, see where that tight notch goes. I'm kind of picky. I like to run my seams from the front piece in line with the back piece. So that'll take me a few minutes to get that lined out and see where we want it to go. If you can see the string on there or not. I'm trying to go on the outside of this bar here and the outside of the back bars. So this outside piece would have a solid 1-inch lip, but we're not getting square. So I'm probably going to move this on over here and go on the inside here. We'll try to come on the inside of the bars with this seam here and move the front one over that way. So I'll get that laid out and come back. Alright, so for our first piece, what we did was measured it out. We took the string down, we marked where the string was at. We put a straight edge up there. We got that piece cut out. Like I said, we went square off of this bar. Try to work off a square because it's easier, and I'll show you why here. We're going to find out this first pipe notch. Like I said, good old Coke box. I got a whole bunch of these cut out. Got the notch in it. Bring it up where it fits. This is the edge of our aluminum. I'll mark that there. And we'll hold that right there. We'll pull a measurement from the front of where the sheet metal would be to the front of the cardboard. About 13 5/8. So we'll come up here, mark that 13 5/8. So we got marked 13 5/8. We've got our lines where the edge of the aluminum would be. There should be the first pipe notch. We'll do the same thing on the back one over here. We'll put a piece of cardboard up, go over, measure over to the back. We got that piece in. Notch went pretty good. A little bit off on the back. A little bit off there. We got our next piece in. Actually got the whole front deck in. Of course, the outside didn't have no notches. Show you another way. Set you up here. Another way that you can do the notches too, along with the cardboard pattern. Got my piece that's going to go around these bars. I'm going to square it up. Square it up there. Little square. You'll mark the pipe this way to kind of double check yourself. On where it's going to be. That way. Kind of get your marks where they go from the back. Goes up a little bit. So I'll move it back. And once again, Coke boxes for patterns. Probably too small. That's a tight one. Looks like this one's for a pretty standard round bar. You can see you lay that in there. Mark your edge of the aluminum. Measure from the back to the edge of the cardboard. Transfer it over onto this piece. We about got the back deck in. We're working on it pretty good. So. Well, we got a little bit done tonight on the modified. We got it on the ground. Got most of the top deck in. We didn't get the around the cockpit done. We'll do that tomorrow. It's turned out pretty good. Modified has a flat deck. Kind of looks weird. Pat comes out and brings me the rule book as I'm cutting sheet metal. So we had to throw a couple pieces away. I'm just kidding. So it doesn't look too bad. We got it going. Got kind of setting it right high. So don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share our videos. Let us know what you think.